Hey there, how y'all doing? I just wanted to make a quick video here. Figured out something that seemed kind of cool. I was searching around online a couple days ago getting ready to do this siding project, and thinking back to last year when I sided my shop, and cutting on these rake cuts on the gables was a little bit of a challenge for me. So I was looking online at a tool, a pack tool, scribe for marking your rake cuts, and it's a cool looking tool. It's adjustable for different pitches and whatnot. Anyways, I decided to save myself a few bucks and try something. So what I did here is I took I'm gonna pull this thing down here real quick. Took a piece of 1/4 inch MDF, and I cut the thing at 8 1/4 to basically mimic a piece of siding, a piece of Hardi plank siding. And when I got up to my my last piece before I had to make a rake cut, I just set this piece on top of my last piece of siding. I took another piece, 8 1/4, and set it up underneath the gable trim here, and scribed a line onto my board. I did the same thing on the right side, and I went to my table saw and just freehanded the cut. Truth be told, the first one I made on the right side, I set up a straight edge and hit it with a router, and I got impatient when I did the other side. I just knocked it out on the table saw, and it was quick and easy and just as accurate. So yeah, so from there, what I do is come over to the top of my cut and square a line down, and then I'll measure over from the end to my line. And you can see on the left side here, I'm running at 22 1/2. On the right side, I'm running about 22 1/4. So a little discrepancy in my roof from one side to another. Doesn't matter. Don't have to keep adjusting your jig. This thing just works either way. So yeah, so from what here I'll do is I'll pop my piece up into my gecko clamps and butt it all the way to the end. And then what I do is I measure from my last piece of siding, or from a stud, or from my trim, and basically just measure to the line, and then add 22 1/2. So real simple, works really good for good accurate measurements. It's kind of a cut one and done operation for me. Before, I was kind of struggling and taking way too much time on this. So you can see them from my cuts here. Really getting nice quality cuts. It looks like there's a gap in there. It's not a gap, it's just some leftover pencil line or a little bit of metal transfer off of my shears. For the most part, they're butted up super tight, and yeah, having good success with it. So, you know, one thing that they show on this video for I've seen for this pack tool scribe is that you can use it as a straight edge and guide your cuts. So I tried that out. I laid down a straight edge that I had and clamped it down and made my cut, and it was nice and straight. Then I just tried freehanding it, and my cuts came out just as good, faster, more efficient. So anyways, this worked great for me. Hope it helps somebody out. Have a good one.